Hi, my name is Christopher James Lees, and I'm the assistant conductor for the Charlotte Symphony Orchestra. It's my great pleasure to invite you to our programs on November 17th and 18th at the Belk Theater entitled Beethoven and Brahms. Now, you could not pair a more powerhouse couple of B composers than these two terrific musicians. We start with a piece we played 25 years ago for the opening of the Belk Theater at the Blumenthal Performing Arts Center, Beethoven's Consecration of the House. Now, although Beethoven wrote this almost 200 years ago to consecrate a theater in Vienna, we are performing it in homage to the great success of the Blumenthal Performing Arts Center. It is a piece that looks back to the Baroque and tips its hat, as it were, to the music of George Frederick Handel. It starts with a grand French overture and ends with a magnificent double fugue. And all along the way, it seems to pop and celebrate and sizzle with neo-Baroque-like energy. I think it'll be a great way to kick off this new quarter century of our great hall. Following that, we're going to play the Beethoven Violin Concerto with a young artist making his Charlotte debut, Mr. Benjamin Beilman. Now, Benjamin Beilman is 27 years old, and at the age of 20, in 2010, won the Montreal International Musicale Competition and has gone on to win an Avery Fisher Career Grant and toured all over the world with some of the nation and the world's top orchestras. This piece is a profound musical statement that Beethoven yearned to put his heart and soul into. And from the opening 4 timpani strokes, an entire magnificent and monolithic piece emerges. Mr. Beilman has virtuosity to burn, and although his chops are young and energetic, he also has a profoundly mature musical sensibility about him. So the grandeur of this magnificent piece, combined with this virtuosity, is something you're not going to want to miss. I think it's also fair to say that the increasing energy of this piece launches us into the rondo of the final movement, and that's when the fireworks really start to explode. And I think if the sprinkler system in Belk Theater hasn't erupted by the last movement, it certainly will by the end of the piece. The second half of the concert features Brahms' ravishing Fourth Symphony, the culmination of his symphonic work. Now, while many other composers wrote many more symphonies, Brahms' 4 symphonies stand alone as a compact and very serious exploration and expansion of the genre. There are moments that are truly tragic. There are moments that are utterly profound. There are moments that sing and tell a heartfelt, passionate story of the romantic spirit. But every movement of this piece is brilliantly interwoven to the next. And by the end of the symphony, it will be impossible not to be moved by the depth of this great Brahmsian soul. It's the most well-known of Brahms' 4 symphonies, and if you've never experienced it live, you're not going to want to miss this performance. So we hope to see you at the Belk Theater November 17th and 18th. Bring a friend for the experience, the live experience of this great music, explored to the fullest degree of passion by your Charlotte Symphony.